For today's video, I'm going to show you how you can jail build for high power level retrieve the data missions. And there's actually a few different ways you can jail build it, but we're only going to take a look at the most popular jail build for retrieve the data. And for those who don't know what a jail build is, it's basically where you trap all of the husk in a 1x1 area and keep them in there throughout the entire mission. And if you're able to trap all of the husk and you don't kill any, it's going to prevent mist monsters and other husks from spawning in. And I think the main reason people like using jail builds is because it doesn't require a lot of materials or resources. So Red and Jaden's going to explain to us how to build the jail build, and then we're going to do this power level 132 retrieve the data mission to show what it looks like. Before we get into the build, I did want to point out the loadout that we're using for this jail build. For our commander, we have power base Penny, and we're also going to be using the recycling team perk so we can get our materials back. And for our support team, we have mega base Kyle, machinist Harper, base Kyle, and these are the three you definitely want in your support team. We also have undercover Buzz and crossbones Barrett. One important thing I should point out when it comes to loadouts is you're not going to want to use turrets because those can kill husk, which is going to cause more husk and mist monsters to spawn in. So you don't want to use any gadgets that kill, and you also don't want to have any heroes in your support team that deal damage. So you don't want to use heavy base Kyle because his perk makes your base deal damage. You also don't want to use electro pulse Penny because she has a perk that also deals damage, and you also don't want to use thunder Thora because her electrified floors can kill husk. So just make sure you don't put them in your support team and you should be good. But yeah, this is the loadout that we're going to use for the retrieve the data jail build. Another thing I should point out is that the only traps we're going to be using are floor launchers, and here are the perks that we have on it: 2 reload speeds, 3 impact and knockbacks. We're also going to use wall launchers, and you're going to want to have 2 reload speed perks on this as well. And we're also going to use wall lights, and you're going to want to put 2 reload speed perks on this one as well as effect duration. And if you want, you can also put a durability perk on it as well. But these are the only 3 traps that we're going to use for the retrieve the data jail build. Alright, so Red went ahead and built the entire thing for us, and I'm going to walk around the entire build to show you how to build it. And starting with the corner, we have a floor piece that looks like this. On this side, we have a wall and a floor piece that looks like this with 2 little triangle walls on the side. We have another corner floor piece that looks like this. And same thing on this side, just a wall, a floor piece like this, and 2 triangle walls. On this corner, we have another floor piece that looks like that. And here's where we're going to be launching the husk into our jail build. So on this side, we have a wall piece, a triangle piece, and here's where our jail build is located on this corner. And the way we get them in there is by putting this floor launcher down here. You can also put stairs above them. It's going to launch them inside this square, and they're going to be trapped inside there for the entire mission. And on this side, we have the same thing: a floor launcher, stairs above it to launch them inside of the jail build. And that's how you build around it. I'm going to go ahead and go to the top real quick. We have the 2 stair pieces above the floor launchers right here. We also have a roof piece right here with our base on top. And I'm going to go ahead and open this up so you can see the inside real quick. And inside we have 1 wall light, 1 wall launcher, and that's it. And yeah, you can always come up to the top, collect your materials since we're using the recycling perk. And when the balloon drops, we're going to put a roof on top of that. So during the mission, everybody's going to be standing down here where the balloon drops, but I'm going to be standing outside just so I can show you all how it works. But everybody else is going to be staying inside the 1x1 where the balloon drops. Once it gets to the 9-minute mark, you can go ahead and shoot the balloon down. So y'all want to go ahead and shoot it? All right, here we go, people.
The balloon has landed. Defend that data.
Oh, we got chrome huskies on this one. We got nature, blasters, bees, and they're power level 154. So we're going to go ahead and let our stall build do its job, and I'll try to peek inside, see what it looks like. Wait, somebody down? What's that noise? But yeah, I don't think we're going to have too many attacking on the sides where we don't have traps. They're just going to be attacking where we do have our floor launchers. And let's go ahead and peek inside real quick. See what it looks like.
Oh, I can't.
And again, for the jail build, you do not want to shoot any husk at all. You don't want to shoot them, even if they're shooting at you. You may just want to try to hide out, which is why everybody's hiding in the 1x1 down there, so you won't take any damage. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a peek real quick. I want to see what it looks like.
Data's looking good.
Yep, so you can see all the huskers down there. They get stunned by the wall lights, pushed by our wall launchers, and they just stay inside the jail for the entire mission.
Alright, how we doing?
We're doing pretty good so far. Now, one thing I was wondering, could we use the dancing wall trap instead of wall lights, or is it better to use wall lights?
You can use either wall lights.
Another mile.
You can use a sound wall. Actually, I think sound walls work better. I just use wall lights because it's a bit more economical.
Okay.
You can use 2 sets of wall lights. You just need to stagger it as you go in.
All right. Oh, we got the blaster in there now. Okay, that works too. Well, look how many husks we got in there. This is crazy. We got like, what, 15, 20 husks in there. One thing you could do is every minute or so, maybe just hop down, make sure everything's repaired. It should be repairing on its own though, because we have power base Penny as our commander. But if you're using base Kyle or something, you can just run down there and repair it yourself.
Okay, when I'm gonna build a couple walls up here, because I noticed we got some stragglers.
Okay.
And
That's
I'm gonna
cool.
move my base up top here, so that you can peek in there.
Another file.
That'll work.
Or you can put your base up top here either way.
Yeah, I'll put mine down here in the middle and put yours
Okay.
up there. That'll work. That way we can both be recycling and getting materials. That's smart.
So, you can edit the walls this way,
Yeah.
and that way the little husks don't
Jump
bounce
at
in.
you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
And
go,
you
people.
can actually reinforce these walls to tier 3
Data's
if
looking
you feel
good.
like. I usually just depends on my mood, I guess.
So I'm not exactly sure like who came up with this build at first. Red, was there some people you wanted to give a shout out to?
So the initial jail build post that I've seen was from Virtual Sway,
Virtual Sway on Reddit. Okay.
and then Mitch Robs also posted
File
one,
successfully
and
retrieved.
I drew the influence for putting up the slants from Rounded TikTok.
From Rounded. Okay, so this one sort of has an influence from Virtual, Mitch Robs, who I've played with before, and Rounded, who I've met before as well. So that's sort of where this specific build came from, people. Big shout out to those guys for letting us know.
Here, A1, here's another quick tip.
Yep.
So look
File
up at
successfully
the,
retrieved.
Uh-huh.
so you can collect it,
Oh.
and you're underneath. I didn't know you could collect the base stuff when you're
Wait,
underneath it.
Oh, you can? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, unless Jaden took it. Jaden.
No, I didn't take it. No.
Okay. Is Cookies up there? Did he take it?
I may have taken it. It may have been me.
Well, next time it cycles, you can look up and you can see it.
Okay. All right. We'll keep an eye on that.
Alright, so
Another
far, looks like all of them are contained so far.
All right,
Now, I
there it
have
is.
seen some husks,
Oh.
like, inexplicably phase out. Most notably, like, riot husks and blasters.
Uh-huh.
So you may need to decoy them back in.
Yo, how do I get up
Okay.
there?
How do you get up where?
Is it where the
Open.
same door was?
Cookies, open the door and just
You can
poke
just,
one of the
just walk
slants.
up the triangle wall pieces, Cookie.
Got it.
And
Oh,
yeah.
oh my god, dude!
Looking good.
I got it! I got it!
One thing I should point out is the reason I don't really do this build that often is because most of the time when I upload videos, it's their reviews, and you can't really kill Husk when you're using the jail build. So that's why I don't really use it that often. But I could definitely see it being useful
Another
when you're,
file.
like I said, when you're doing 4 times missions, and Twine Peaks, or if you're just, you know, farming with friends. The only thing I would say is if you're gonna do it in public lobbies, make sure you mention it before you start building so everybody's on the same page. Because not everybody likes to do jail builds, or they don't understand how to do it. So the only thing I would say is if you're doing it in public lobbies, make sure you mention it before you start doing it. Make sure everybody's willing to do the jail build. That's the only thing. But yeah, I don't really see anything wrong with it. Seems like it's a really good way to save materials and resources, because we're only using 4 traps. And we're getting most of our materials back from our bases. So definitely a good build to use, people. I'm kind of glad I'm finally figured out how to do it, because up to this point I didn't really know how to do it. So thanks for teaching us how to do it, Red. And there's other versions as well. I think Jaden said he had a jail build that he wanted to show us. So if y'all would like to see Jaden's jail build, let us know in the comments. Are you eating, Jaden? Really? You eating pizza?
Man, I'm hungry.
Hey man, gotta eat. So if y'all want to see Jaden's jail build version, let us know in the comments below, and we may try to do that one next. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the jail build. I'll go ahead and grab these materials. Take a look inside one more time. Oh, the wall lights is gone. So do we replace it?
No, we're on 14.
We're on
So
14.
you can.
There's a mini boss.
Oh.
He's got a vortex. Oh my god, dude!
Do we kill the mini boss? What do we do here? I don't know what to do.
Well, we're at stage 14, so you can kill him if you want.
Oh, he's
Stage
trap
15.
vulnerable.
Follow me.
So yeah, when it comes to mini bosses, you can go ahead and kill him, but this one's trap vulnerable, so I'm not even gonna waste my ammo on that dude.
Yeah, and look at this. You're at 15 of 16. So there must have been a husk that either like fell off the map or died or something. So that's why it spawned.
Perfection.
So yeah, as you can tell by our combat, we didn't really do a whole lot of damage. We didn't do any damage during the mission, but we were still able to beat it. Alright, so we got a level 3 loot chest while jail building. We also got some reperk as well as some gold. And we also got some legendary perk up, amp up, and adventure tickets. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. Big shout out to Red, Jaden, and Cookies for helping us out. Let us know if y'all would like us to do some more jail builds in the future. I hope y'all found the video useful, and thanks for watching.